Like every other student at Cedar Falls High School, Blake Zimmermen, a junior, spends his day going from class to class. Only, Blake has one more thing to worry about. Blake has type 1 diabetes.
When I was 6 years old, I was on vacation at my grandparents' house when my parents decided that I needed to go to the hospital. I had been not feeling well, I had lost a lot of weight, was going to the bathroom all the time, just overall very lethargic and lazy. And so after an ambulance ride to the hospital, they ended up checking, doing all the tests, to see what it was. And it turns out that I had type 1 diabetes. And at this point, I had no idea what it was. My parents didn't know. No one in my family had it. We didn't know anybody who did. So they had to explain to us that type 1 diabetes is a condition where the pancreas, for some reason, stops producing insulin. It's believed that it's an autoimmune response, so the white blood cells actually attack your own cells that make the insulin. And then insulin is what allows your cells to take in sugar from the blood. So all this sugar was just sitting, flowing around in my blood, and very little of it was getting into my cells, which is obviously, it's not a very good thing. After a week of kind of being taught how to take care of it and, getting better from this experience I'd been through, I was finally released from the hospital. And so then I started my new life with diabetes. So what I have to do for this is I have to take insulin whenever I eat. There's also some styles where you have to take insulin at just certain times, certain amounts. Everything's very scheduled. Before I eat or at various times, I need to check my blood sugar to see what it is. In case it's high or low, I got to make sure I keep that in a certain range to keep it good. And so yeah, typically I don't usually run into a lot of problems. I'm really sensitive to when it's running low, which is more the important thing with things like school and stuff, because when you run low, your brain doesn't function right, you aren't very strong, you're very weak, and you don't think straight. And so that's always kind of the issue to watch for, and I usually don't run into that issue very often during school. But if I'm low during a test, for example, I'm supposed to tell the teacher, say, hey, I'm low, I got to do this at another time because I'm not healthy to do it right now, and that kind of thing. For lifting, whenever I'm lifting, I've got to make sure it's really good, because if it's too high or too low, that's bad. So every once in a while I need to say, hey coach, I got to take a break, I'm running a little low.
This is Kaylee Olson reporting for the Tiger Highline Online.